Hey, hey, hey. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Realistic Farming channel for Farming Simulator 19. We are here back on the Millennial Farmer map where we use real tractors, real equipment, and realistic tutorials, and we have a real lot of fun. Well, I got some great news for everybody. We finally hit day 3 as we watch our lights go out here, 7/17. I have been a busy little fury machine. We have made some and I mean wholesale changes to this absolutely epic farm that's going to be. As I left you guys last time, I was mowing and picking up our windrows. I was merging them and windrowing them. Well, as you can see, I've made some changes. Dun, dun, dun. Changes. Let me get you guys up in the air and see what I've done. Get you there. Your flight mode on. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. Now, get you up in the air. Ready? Now, remember, we had 2 silage clamps and 2 composters. I decided that I was going to not do that anymore, because it was costing me an arm and a leg, and I would rather do bales anyways. So we had our original shed here. We had that last time. That is for our tractors and our implements, our tractors and our harvester. This is for our implements. And now I'll get real quiet. Not 1. Not 2, not 3. Bale sheds. Dun, dun, dun. We're going to do a field full of bales, and I'm loving it. All right, so over here, we got some cows. I put some cows in here. We got 10 of these girls. One of the gentlemen was asking me on my farm where the manure thing produces on my shed here, and it produces right here. This is where you come in and you bring your bale and you drop your straw right in there. Nope. And it used to be set up where you had to clean out in there. You had to come in and you had to go clean it out. I changed that to where it made it out here. So it's gonna produce it right here. All right. Also bought us. Ready for some smelly stuff? We dumped into the manure. So now I bought the little baby Kramer, because this is going to be primarily our feeding little front loader type thing. It's under front loaders. It's in the in-game mod hub. It comes in game actually. And I'll pick up the manure with it. As you can see, I got some in there already. And I'll pick up my bales. And these are going to be where I store my immediate bales. Right here. And so every morning, we're going to come over, clean them, water them, feed them, whole 9 yards. So we did that. So that's what's exciting. Now, after selling everything, there's some bad news. After selling everything, buying these sheds. Oh, and the other thing is, I don't know if you guys remember, there used to be a row of trees here, remember? I came in and I got rid of them, and I sold the wood chips that I made from it. I chipped them all up. I've been busy. I left you guys yesterday at about 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, I think it was, and we were still picking up windrows. And I came and I chipped up all these trees and leased a chipper, sold them all. So after selling all of the nonsense equipment that we did not need, and buying these sheds, and look at this, and making this a legitimate yard now, I did not have enough money. Buying the manure spreader was 60 grand. This is the Coon, and it's in-game. But what this is the interactive ones. So I could technically pull this up to a manure heap and fill it right up without having to do it. But I'm going to do it with the little Kramer. But I colored it the color of the red farm that we have. And now our cows are producing manure, and so we don't need the composter anymore. So I thought, okay, if I'm going to wait 3-4 full days for compost, I can make, how much manure can I make in that? And if I don't, then we'll do it realistically and we'll buy some pallets. All right. Also, dun, 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 I made a road because I found out after further inspection, you can go all the way to the shop without having to go on the road. Let me turn around here. This is my main access to the road, or to the shop now. Come down here, come out right out of our farm. Go straight across this little thing here. This, they put, Mapper's Paradise put a gate here. So you can go right through here. Da-da-da. Come out here. Da-da-da. And turn here. And you can go right back out to the shop, right around the road. Since I'm flying, right to the shop, see? I was kind of hoping they would have put a gate over here. How far can I go over there? Yeah, I could actually drive right around there. So once I buy that property, instead of cutting through there, what I may do, take my road all the way around, right around the shop right here. That way, I never have to worry about the traffic. I can go real slow if I want. But this map's actually done. There's not a lot of forestry on it, but there's just enough to make it look real. So there you go, and you can see where we left off. You know what's funny is that I've got my view distance drawn like the max you can go on super high graphics is 200, and I've got mine cranked to 800. And look how far this field is. I mean, go down here and you can see where I left off mowing. And then there's one more piece of equipment I like to show you guys. Oh, right here, almost perfect. We've mowed that much. But as you can see, the field area is 92. I cut it down. It was 96 point something. And I cut it down to 92 by going a road there. And I'll show you one more thing that I did too. So now we're getting some defined fields. And if I ever decide to combine these two, which we talked about, I will. I went ahead. Look at now you've got some serious defined roads, and I put a road in, and we've got an entrance way down here to get in. I've got a couple of friends of mine that are modders, map modders. They're going to help me take a look at putting something over here so that it's not like this barren wasteland. I mean, it's fine. It's not the end of the world. But anyways, that's where we're at. And, I got one more piece of equipment to show you guys. And then we'll start doing some kind of work for the next 15, 20 minutes. I think I'm going to go back to mowing. But, yeah, I thought about it, and I thought, wow, we're doing a lot of extra work here to just pick up grass and put it in this thing and let it ferment. When I can just make a bale, and it's done. It's finished. So, once again, do my little magic trick here. Shut that off. Shut that off so I can walk normal. And, a quick drop. Oh, my head. Oh, it hurts. Landed on my head, everyone. All right, so. Open sesame. All right, so I went on, and I bought this Krone. I was super excited, too, when I found it. It's this Krone Easy Cut 8-1000. What this does is you can set it up to where it'll swath for you. Swath. It'll make a nice little swath for you, so you can just come along and pick it up with a baler. And I got the 3135 because I thought, oh, it's red. Cool. And it'll bale it for us. And we're going to do round bales. And this bad boy has got what's called cuttery bars on it. It doesn't have like a traditional mower on it. It's got cuttery bars. What they used to do is these go, they vibrate back and forth. This is my best sound effects. Sorry. My best sound effects that I can do. But they go back and forth, and then it cuts the grass. But that's kind of cool because it has little doors on the back that you can shut and open and make one swath to the right or left. You could individually control these. Actually, nope. I am going to take that all back. I'm mistaken. This must be for the swather. There's the blades. So it does have traditional blades on it. So let me fix what I have to say. Those do make that noise because I looked underneath it, but this must be for the swather. This is, see, cutter. That's cutter blades. But like I said, when you're wrong, you're wrong. This is 10.3 meters. So we're gaining almost 4 meters wide, which is 12 foot. I mean, it's with that size fields that we have. This has got a front swather on it. It's pretty neat. I don't know what all those buttons do. And let me get this shut. And the other thing I never showed you guys is here's my little pressure washer from Scooter's Workbench. And here is my fuel tank. And that's the only thing that's really not realistic. You would have a tank like this, but a company... That's pretty cool. It keeps track of how many liters I've gotten out and how much they charge me. So it's $28.35 a gallon, I guess, or a liter. And I've gotten 20.250 out of it already. Red dyed diesel fuel for off-road use only. 0 tolerance for dyed fuel in the ordinary fuel tanks attached to motor vehicles. Ha! That is a sweet... I never looked closely at this mod. It's a sweet-looking mod. I never noticed that. That's kind of cool. Diesel fuel combustible. No clue. Anyways, you would have a company come in, fill that up, and then you would bring your tractor over every morning and fill it. This came with the map, and it's a seeder, seed pallet, so you can pull up here and get the seeds. We're not going to do that. I downloaded the, let's go under pallets, realistic pallets. So if we're seeding wheat, you can only buy wheat pallets. Barley, oats, canola, soybean, oilseed radish, grass, corn, potatoes, sugar beets, sunflowers. Because in real life, if you're planting corn, it comes on corn pallets. Let's see, maize. Where's maize? Maize. You have to buy strictly maize pallets. Sorry, I've almost swallowed a fly. One landed on my microphone, and I was just like, talking away, and it almost went in my mouth. That's too funny. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build... let me run over here with my tiny little body. I've been saying that the last couple episodes because, to me, the biggest thing they did different, bad about the game, not different, bad, is the proportion. Look how, like, tiny I am. Like, in real life, I'd be as tall as that. And, look, I mean, they made me super small compared to the equipment. So I always say, I'm going to run my tiny little body over here. Oh. Almost got off topic. I'm going to take one of these. Those bale sheds, an Alien Gym bale sheds. I'm going to put it all the way over here. In fact, we can do that right now if you guys want. Then I have some bad news. Should I do the dun-dun-dun again or nah? We are going to, let's go sheds. And there's that one. I'm going to put it over here, and we're going to stack our pallets in that to represent that. Let's see. How's that look? A little more like that. Yeah, let's get that like just about like that. All right. Painting. I use that one. There. And we'll stack our pallets in here. So they're still under cover. And whatever pallets we get, we'll stack them. And when they're used up, because I don't want to use this. This is not realistic, but I can't get rid of it. It's embedded in the map. I can't. We'll still use our pallets. We'll bring our thing up and we'll park it like here. And then we'll fill it with pallets. So I still have to buy a forklift so that I can, I don't know if I want to fork. I might just use my Kramer. 'Cause I've been spinning around. I've been doing this, going back and forth with the store, because this thing has a trailer hitch on it. Going back and forth from the store, using this little Kramer. And it goes 26 miles an hour, so it's not like slow. So I might just buy a flatbed and go get the seeds we want, load them up on this thing, and then bring them back and stack them over there. And just use this thing. Listen to this thing. It sounds like a lawnmower. And it's got a Volkswagen little thing on the back. It's the coolest little thing. Oh. So I figured that's what we'll use. Is our little lawnmower. We'll call it our Kramer lawnmower. All right, so we got about 10 minutes. So let's go get hooked up, and we'll mow a few rows. I know you guys don't want to see any more mowing. Getting tired of mowing, but on the same thing, I can't just leave the grass there. These doors open super slow. Like, hurry up, I want in. No, no, no. Here's our big... Oh, so we sold the other tractors, because we're only going to need one now. See that? Sounds like a tractor. This mod that I found on the in-game mod hub, you noticed, look at the tires. They sink into the ground a little bit. That's sick. Gotta go this way. Oh, I gotta stay in here because I'm going inside. But I researched it and I thought there are farmers out there that use the pit loading wagons and pick it up for hay and stuff like that, but they put it in silage pits. Whoops. But it was annoying me to have to keep leveling it, and I've never been a big one on silage pits anyways. I just thought, well, we'd try it. Now this one has hoses, so that will be in whatever that is, but I hit Q. And then Z, and then hold Z. There, see? That's kind of neat, actually. It really, really is. But I was telling a couple of buddies of mine on G&G Modding's Facebook that I'm really starting to fall in love with this case tractors. I never was a big... A question I have is, will this let me hook up over here to... Oh, yeah. You can tell I'm using my controller because it says LB. I still use Q. And then Z. And then Z. You have to tap Z on PC. So you hit Q to hook it up, tap Z to hit the PTO, and hold Z to put the hoses in there. We'll get out here in the light so we can get a better look at this thing. Look at that in all its glory. And this is 10.3 meters. So it is huge. It's not as big as the Kong mower, but at least it doesn't bounce around like the Kong mower did. See how nice my road came out? I left it unlevel in a little spots. So see, you got the little undulations like you would on a real dirt road. And I'll put a few lights on because you should have seen it at should I go up and down maybe this time? Yeah, I think I'm gonna go up and down. Because that's got the ditch over there that's a pain to turn around in. The other way might have one too, I don't know. You would normally go the short way. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. So let's get this thing unfolded here. unfold. There you go. We'll get like one pass done as I rambled about the farm, but see, it's good size actually. Then we'll switch to the front and unfold that. Oops. Unfold that. Lower that down. Turn it on. Switch to the back. Lower that down. Now this thing is nasty. It's first time using it, not gonna lie. Really loud too. Now I think I set this up for 10 meters. And it should be set up for swathing. Yep. And I researched it. Look at the smoke. How cool is that? Okay, I'm beginning to like this already. You can see though now I'm not worried about the dry grass. Because I was mowing at 4:30 in the afternoon. This gives me till about noon before it starts to dry out so that I won't have to worry about turning into hay. So what I'll do is I also decided I'm going to go 10,000 bale limit, 10,000 liters, but it should be about, I don't know, it'll tell me. Oh, you know what? What was the... I don't know. I'm going to have to figure it out again. It's one of those double things. I want to get the acreage down. Now, one thing I am noticing, how tight that turns. All right. So we're going to wrap it up. Not much work on the farm today. Oh, look at that. It's got the little bars at work. I just want my tractor to cool down for a minute. And again, we haven't been running it that long. All right, so as you see, we got a lot of wholesale changes. I got a lot of stuff done. I got a lot of stuff bought. I think we're going to be in a better situation because now we'll be able to tell how long our bales take without having to keep checking percentages and things like that. It'll tell us specific hours. All right, as usual, look out for yourselves, look out for each other, and most importantly, look out for your families. Once again, like and subscribe, and thank you for joining me on this journey. I know there's been a few changes, but I like it that way because it keeps us all fresh, keeps everything moving, keeps you guys excited, and as always, catch everyone on the flip side.